The United States of America is one of the most influential countries in the modern world. But how did it all begin? From native civilizations to European colonies, from revolution to global power, this is the story of how the United States was formed and how it evolved over centuries. In this video, we'll explore the history of the USA, explained simply, clearly, and visually. Let's begin at the very start. Long before Europeans arrived, North America was already home to millions of people. These were Native American tribes, living across the land for thousands of years. They formed advanced societies with farming, trade networks, spiritual beliefs, distinct languages, and cultures. Some lived in plains, some in forests, deserts, or mountains. They adapted to their environment and lived closely with nature. America was not discovered. It was already alive, populated, and thriving. Everything changed after European contact. Colonies, 2 minutes to 4 minutes. In the late 1400s and 1500s, European explorers began arriving in the Americas. They came from Spain, France, England, the Netherlands. Their goals were simple: land, resources, trade, power. Over time, England established 13 colonies along the eastern coast of North America. Life in the colonies was difficult: hard labor, limited freedom, heavy control from Britain. Colonists paid taxes to the British Crown, but they had no political representation. This growing tension would soon lead to rebellion. The American Revolution, 4 minutes to 6 minutes. By the mid-1700s, colonists were frustrated. They believed no taxation without representation. Britain continued to raise taxes and tighten control. In 1775, conflict turned into war. The American Revolutionary War began. In 1776, the colonies made a bold move. They declared independence. This document stated that all people are born equal, people have natural rights, and governments exist to protect those rights. After years of fighting, the colonies won. In 1783, Britain officially recognized the United States of America as an independent nation. Building a new nation was only the beginning. Independence was won, but the new nation needed a system of government, laws, and unity among states. Leaders created a constitution, a document that defined how the country would be governed. It introduced separation of powers, checks and balances, and individual freedoms. This system became a model for democracies worldwide. The United States was now a young republic, but facing many challenges. #5 Expansion. Growth, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. During the 1800s, the country expanded westward. New states were added. Railroads were built. Cities grew. But expansion came at a cost. Native American tribes were forced off their land, relocated against their will, pushed into reservations. At the same time, the nation relied heavily on slavery, especially in southern states. This created deep divisions between free states, slave states. These tensions would soon tear the nation apart. #6E, the Civil War, 9 o'clock to 10:30. In 1861, the United States entered a civil war. Northern states and southern states fought over slavery, states' rights, the future of the nation. It was the deadliest war in American history. After 4 years of fighting, the war ended. Slavery was abolished. The country remained united, but deeply scarred. The nation now faced the challenge of rebuilding and healing. #7. Industrial Power and Immigration, 10:30 to 12. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, America changed rapidly. Factories grew. Cities expanded. Industries flourished. Millions of immigrants arrived from Europe, Asia, other regions. They came seeking jobs, freedom, opportunity. This period transformed the United States into a major industrial power. But life was not easy. Long working hours, poor conditions, economic inequality. Still, the idea of the American dream continued to grow. Global rise, 12 minutes to 1330. In the 20th century, the world entered two major wars. The United States eventually joined both. After the Second World War, much of the world was destroyed, but the U.S. economy was strong. This allowed the country to emerge as a global superpower. America became a leader in technology, military power, culture, international influence. The nation now played a central role in world affairs. Nice. 9. Civil rights and modern America, 1330 to 1430. Despite progress, inequalities still existed. In the mid-1900s, civil rights movements fought for racial equality, voting rights, equal treatment under the law. These movements reshaped American society. In recent decades, the United States has continued to evolve, facing challenges like economic change, social debates, global competition. Yet democracy and freedom remain central ideals. Conclusion: 1430 to 1500. The history of the United States is a story of struggle, growth, conflict, progress. From ancient native cultures to a modern global nation. Understanding this history helps us understand not just America, but the modern world itself. Thanks for watching, and keep learning with USA Learning Studio.